Greetings to all our respected elders, brothers, sisters, and friends. Today, I'd like to begin with a question that might make you pause and think. Are you sure you are truly listening to your body's whispers? Do you know that right at this moment as I speak to you, hundreds of thousands of seniors in America are living with a serious illness, a silent killer that they are completely unaware of? Perhaps it's your kind neighbor, perhaps it's a family member, and most heartbreaking of all, perhaps it's you. I have witnessed far too many heartbreaking stories where this disease was discovered too late, simply because early signs were overlooked. Seemingly harmless symptoms, like a persistent cough, feeling a little more tired than usual, or just aches and pains of old age. We often think, oh, it's probably nothing, or it's just part of getting older. But dear friends, those are the first warnings, the whispers, that if we don't listen, they can turn into a scream when it's too late. I once spoke with a son who told me through tears, I wish I had known sooner, so my father could have had more time. And that is exactly why I am here today. I want to prevent any family from experiencing that regret. This video is not meant to scare you, but to equip you with the most precious knowledge. Together, we will uncover a little-known truth about lung cancer, an enemy that doesn't only attack smokers. We will delve into the hidden risk factors, the mysterious signs you absolutely cannot ignore, and most importantly, the simple steps you can take right now to protect your own life and the lives of your loved ones. Please, put everything aside and give your full attention to this conversation, because it could be the most important conversation you will ever hear. Let's begin. The silent killer of the golden years. So what exactly is lung cancer, and why does it often silently attack us, especially as we age? Simply put, lung cancer begins when cells in the lungs grow out of control, forming a tumor. What's concerning is that as we age, our bodies gradually change. Cells accumulate small damages over time, and our immune system, which is our body's protective army, becomes less effective at detecting and destroying these abnormal cells. That's part of the natural aging process, making seniors more vulnerable to this disease, regardless of how healthy their lifestyle is. Beyond smoking, there are hidden risk factors that few people know about, but are incredibly important, especially for non-smokers. Radon gas in your home. This is a naturally occurring radioactive gas, colorless, odorless, and tasteless, that seeps up from the ground and can accumulate in homes, especially in basements or enclosed areas. In the US, radon is not only the leading cause of lung cancer in non-smokers, but also ranks second overall after smoking. This means that even in your beloved home you might be inhaling a silent threat. Don't be complacent. You should test for radon gas in your home, especially if your house is older or has a basement. Second-hand smoke. From others' smoke. Even if you've never smoked a single cigarette, living with or regularly being around smokers significantly increases your risk of lung cancer. Second-hand smoke contains many of the same harmful chemicals, which can silently damage your lungs over time. So, try to avoid smoky environments to protect yourself and your loved ones. Air pollution and cooking fumes. Living in areas with high air pollution, for example, near industrial zones, busy roads, or even using charcoal or wood-burning stoves indoors without proper ventilation can lead to long-term lung damage. Tiny particulate matter in the air we breathe daily can accumulate and cause inflammation, leading to an increased risk of cancer. asbestos and occupational toxins. If you've ever worked in industries like construction, shipbuilding, mining, or manufacturing, occupations that might have exposed you to dangerous materials like asbestos, arsenic, chromium, or nickel, your risk of lung cancer can increase significantly. These substances can silently harm the lungs for decades, even tens of years after your exposure ceased. If you've worked in such industries, please inform your doctor for advice and screening. Family history and chronic lung diseases. Although lung cancer is generally not directly hereditary, if you have a close family member, parent, sibling, child, who developed lung cancer, especially if they were diagnosed at a relatively young age, under 60, your risk might be slightly elevated. Additionally, chronic lung diseases like COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, pulmonary fibrosis, or a history of severe lung infections such as tuberculosis can also create conditions favorable for cancer development. This is a concerning fact that few people know. In America, 1 out of 5 lung cancer patients has never smoked. This number shows that lung cancer is a much broader threat than many realize. Understanding these often overlooked risk factors is not just knowledge, it's a proactive step for you to protect your own health and that of your loved ones. Warning signs, don't dismiss them. Now, let's go over the important signs your body might be signaling. These are symptoms often dismissed as normal for old age, but they could be warnings of lung cancer. Please listen very carefully, because these small signals can hold incredibly significant meaning for your health. Persistent, unusual cough. A cough that lingers for more than 3 weeks, even if it's mild, without fever, and doesn't feel like a typical cold, absolutely needs to be checked. This is the most common symptom, and it doesn't only affect smokers. The cough might be dry or produce phlegm, and notably, it often doesn't improve with common cough medicines. One of the causes symptoms destroy the case I once knew. An 80-year-old gentleman kept coughing and clearing his throat for several months. He kept saying, "It's probably just the changing weather, older folks just cough more." It wasn't until his children became very worried and urged him to see a doctor that they discovered it was a tumor silently pressing on his airway, coughing up blood, even a small amount. Even if it's just a tiny streak of blood in your phlegm, or phlegm that's rust-colored or dark brown. This is a red alert sign that requires immediate medical attention. Never underestimate even the smallest trace of blood. So I want you to remember, even a tiny red speck, a faint streak of blood, is an urgent signal your body is sending. Don't hesitate. Seek medical help immediately. Delay could come at a significant cost. Mild shortness of breath with activity. You might find yourself easily winded when doing things that were once effortless, walking in the garden, climbing a few stairs, or even just talking on the phone. Don't assume it's just losing stamina with age or due to less activity. A growing tumor can obstruct airways or reduce lung capacity, making it harder to breathe. Unusual fatigue, persistent exhaustion. This isn't just normal tiredness after a busy day or lack of sleep. This is a profound, unexplained exhaustion that lingers even after adequate sleep or rest. You might feel utterly drained, lacking the desire to do anything, and devoid of energy for everyday activities. Persistent chest, shoulder, or back pain. This could be a dull ache, a sharp pain, or a constant feeling of pressure in your chest, shoulder, or back. The pain might worsen when you take a deep breath, cough, or laugh. This pain can be caused by a tumor pressing on nerves, bones, or nearby organs. Many people often think chest pain is heart-related, but if the pain is persistent and linked to breathing, you need to have your lungs thoroughly checked. Remember, Complacency could lead you to miss a golden opportunity. Unexplained weight loss. Significant weight loss, e.g., more than 10 pounds or 5% of body weight, over a few months without dieting or increased exercise, is an important red flag for many cancers, including lung cancer. Cancer cells consume a lot of the body's energy, causing you to lose weight rapidly and feel weak without understanding why. Persistent hoarseness. If your voice becomes hoarse, weak, or changes unusually and persists for more than a few weeks, without being due to a cold or sore throat, this could be a sign of a tumor pressing on the nerve that controls your vocal cords. If your children, grandchildren, or friends start commenting that your voice sounds different, and it doesn't return to normal after a few weeks, don't dismiss it. This is a signal your body is trying to send you. Remember, having one or more of these symptoms does not automatically mean you have lung cancer. Many common, less serious conditions can cause similar symptoms. However, ignoring them is a dangerous gamble you cannot afford to take. If you experience any of these signs, especially if they are persistent, worsening, or unexplained, please pick up the phone and call your doctor immediately. Early action is your best weapon to protect your health and your life. Why we often discover it too late and the golden opportunity for life. It's a heartbreaking reality that many cases of lung cancer are diagnosed at a late stage. Why is this, especially with our seniors? It's not always due to a lack of concern, but often a combination of factors that make this disease insidious and easily overlooked. Complacent mindset, it's just a cold cough, or I'm still walking fine. This is perhaps the biggest barrier to early diagnosis. Many elders and even their adult children and caregivers tend to dismiss new aches, fatigue, or shortness of breath as normal for old age. Oh, my back hurts because I'm old. Or, I'm just tired all the time now. This very act of dismissal, of downplaying subtle bodily signals, leads to important symptoms being delayed for too long, missing that golden window for intervention. Lack of specific screening habits. Unlike widely known and regularly encouraged screening programs for colorectal cancer or breast cancer, lung cancer screening with low-dose CT scans is still relatively new, and its importance is not as widely understood. Many high-risk individuals don't even know they should be screened, or sometimes their family doctors don't proactively recommend it strongly enough. People might get annual general health checkups, but these checks often don't specifically look for lung cancer in depth. High tolerance for discomfort in older adults. After many years of life and experience, older adults often develop an incredible tolerance for pain and discomfort. They may silently endure symptoms, not wanting to burden their children, or simply believing that things will improve on their own. This resilience, while admirable in life, can be seriously detrimental when facing a rapidly progressing and dangerous disease like cancer. Time flies too fast. From thought it was a cold to stage 3 in just a few months. With cancer, time is of the essence. What might start as a mild symptom or a small, unnoticed tumor can rapidly progress to a more advanced stage in just a few months. The golden opportunity for highly effective treatment can close surprisingly quickly, leaving behind profound regret. These factors create a perfect storm that allows lung cancer to silently take root and grow, often reaching advanced stages before it is finally detected. But understanding why this happens is the first step to breaking this cycle and helping us act differently, more proactively. And here's the good news. We have the power to change this narrative. That power comes from early detection. Thanks to remarkable advancements in medicine, We now have an incredibly effective tool for early detection. Low-dose CT, LDCT, scan of the chest. This is not a regular X-ray, it's a specialized CT scan that uses a very low amount of radiation, yet produces highly detailed images of your lungs. It can detect very small abnormalities, nodules or developing tumors that a standard X-ray might miss. It's a quick, painless, and non-invasive procedure. You simply lie comfortably on a table, and the machine moves around you. Who should get screened with LDCT? In the United States, major health organizations like the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force, USPSTF, and the American Cancer Society recommend annual lung cancer screening for specific high-risk individuals. Path people aged 50 to 80 years old. Warrior of 20 pack years or more, whichever you are currently smoking or have quit smoking within the last 15 years. If you fall into this high-risk group, or if you have parents, grandparents, aunts or uncles who do, or if you experience a persistent cough, any of the symptoms we've discussed, or have had significant exposure to other risk factors like radon gas or asbestos, you absolutely must talk to your family doctor to see if an LDCT scan is right for you. This is a simple step that can make a tremendous difference. Let's look at the numbers to clearly see the difference. When lung cancer is detected at its earliest localized stage, stage 1, the 5-year survival rate can be over 60% or even higher, especially if the tumor is surgically removed completely. If it's detected after it has spread to distant parts of the body, stage 4, the 5-year survival rate drops significantly to only about 8%. This stark difference is a testament to the immense value of early detection. Imagine, a simple, painless scan today could grant you many years, beautiful, healthy, joyful years, to live fully with your family and loved ones tomorrow. A 68-year-old active woman. She had quit smoking 12 years prior, and her doctor proactively recommended an LDCT scan due to her history. Thanks to that proactive approach, we found a very small tumor in its very early stage. She underwent minimally invasive surgery and recovered very quickly. Today, she is enjoying her retirement, happily spending time with her grandchildren, completely healthy after 6 years, with no signs of cancer. Her story is a vivid testament to the power of proactive screening and timely action. Don't wait for symptoms. Be proactive in screening. That is your health and that is your future. Healthy living, prevention and enhancing quality of life. We've talked about the importance of early detection for lung cancer, but there's an equally crucial aspect: how we live each day to protect our lungs and enhance our quality of life. This isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about building a strong foundation of health so you and your loved ones can enjoy your golden years to the fullest. Let's look at simple, yet powerful changes you can implement today. Say no to tobacco, both active and passive. This is the most crucial step you can take to protect your lungs. If you are currently smoking, please seek support to quit. There are many free or low-cost smoking cessation resources and programs available in communities and at doctors' offices. Quitting smoking at any age brings significant health benefits immediately and in the long term. And if you don't smoke, be firm about avoiding secondhand smoke from others. Inhaling secondhand smoke is just as dangerous. Create a smoke-free living environment for yourself and your family. Every puff you avoid, every time you say no to secondhand smoke, you are giving yourself more years of healthy living. This is the most precious gift you can give yourself. Protect your home and living environment. Test for radon gas. As we discussed, radon gas is a silent danger. Don't delay testing for radon levels in your home, especially if you live in a high-risk area or have a basement. Test kits are easy to purchase and use. If levels are high, consult for radon mitigation measures. Improve indoor air quality. Ensure your home is well ventilated, especially when cooking. Avoid burning materials that are not environmentally friendly indoors. Consider using an air purifier if you live in an area with high outdoor air pollution. Limit outdoor pollution exposure. When outdoor air quality is poor, extend smoky, high pollution days, limit your time outdoors, especially strenuous activities. Monitor local air quality indexes to take appropriate protective measures. Balanced and healthy diet. A diet rich in fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins is not only good for overall health, but also supports your immune system and reduces inflammation in the body, helping to protect your lungs. Limit processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats. Consider every meal an opportunity to nourish your body. Fresh green vegetables, succulent fruits, simple natural foods are your shields, protecting you from within. Regular, moderate exercise. Regular physical activity helps strengthen lung function, improves blood circulation, and boosts your immune system. Whether it's a gentle daily walk, Tai Chi, yoga, or simple exercises suitable for your age, try to get at least 30 minutes of activity most days of the week, 5 days a week. Don't think you need intense workouts to be healthy. Every step you take, every movement you make is a gift to your lungs and heart. Find an activity you enjoy to sustain it long term. Manage stress and maintain a positive outlook. Chronic stress can negatively impact the immune system. Find ways to relax and manage stress through meditation, yoga, spending time on hobbies, or connecting with friends and family. A positive and optimistic mindset plays a crucial role in maintaining overall health. Let your days be filled with laughter and joy. Mental and physical health go hand in hand. A peaceful heart will contribute to healthy lungs, regular health checkups, and full immunizations. Don't forget the importance of regular checkups and open communication with your doctor about any concerns. Additionally, getting vaccinated against the flu and pneumonia is very important, especially for older adults, to protect your lungs from infections that can increase risk. Changing your lifestyle is not a burden. It is a journey of investment in yourself, in your happy years with your family. Every small choice you make daily contributes to building a healthier future. Be proactive. Show yourself love by taking good care of your health. You deserve a life full of vitality and joy. A letter from the future. I hope you receive. I have witnessed countless stories in my years working in healthcare. And I've come to realize that the most valuable thing isn't just treating illness when it's severe, but preventing it and catching it early, so we don't have to go through unnecessary pain. I still remember a letter, not from a patient who had passed, but from a son who wrote to us after his father made a full recovery. He wrote about his father, who had subtle symptoms that seemed harmless at first. But thanks to the proactive approach of the family and doctors, they discovered a very small tumor in its early stage. He recounted the successful treatment journey, how his father returned to his active life as before, happily playing with his grandchildren, savoring every moment. He ended the letter with these words: "We are incredibly grateful that my father was given many more wonderful years. I am truly thankful that we knew what small signals to listen for and acted promptly." That letter, it was full of hope, a letter about life and the future. And that is why I am sitting here, talking to you today. I make these videos not to scare you, but to empower you, to provide you with knowledge, awareness, and the courage to act before things become too complicated. I want each of you to be able to receive such a letter about health, about peace, and about many years of living fully with your loved ones. Your health, your life, your precious golden years are too important for us to leave to chance. This is the time for us to be proactive, vigilant, and to show ourselves love by taking good care of our health. So, here is the most heartfelt message I want to convey to you right now. If you are over 50, especially over 60, or if you have parents, grandparents, aunts, or uncles in that age group, please do not wait until symptoms become obvious before seeing a doctor. Do not dismiss a persistent cough, unusual fatigue, or any changes in your body as just old age. Act today. Talk to your doctor. Share any concerns, no matter how small. Ask your doctor about the health of your lungs. Ask about lung cancer screening. If you have a smoking history of 20 pack years or more, and are between 50 and 80 years old, a conversation about low-dose CT scans is critically important. Medically yourself and your family. Share this video with your loved ones. Knowledge is power and it can save lives. A simple conversation with your doctor today. A quick, painless screening. That small investment could buy you many years, beautiful, healthy, joyful years, to live fully with your family and loved ones tomorrow. That is the highest act of self-love, and it is the love you give to those who cherish you. Thank you for your valuable time in watching this. I truly hope this information will empower you to be more proactive in your health journey. Please hit the like button, share this video to spread this important message to more people, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on other helpful health information for your golden years. Wishing you and your family abundant health, peace, and many happy years ahead. See you in the next videos.